What is up, my trippy hippies? What is up? It is Tammy coming to you live tonight from my office, trying to find somewhere to stick things out of the way. It is What's Up Wednesday. We are live at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night here in Farmville, Virginia. Um, I was live earlier today, and I look a lot different than I did this. I was really refreshed and awake and brand new to the live this morning, and here I am this afternoon um, looking like I have work today, which I have. So as you jump on here, please say hello. Tell us where you're watching from and drop us a grateful fed in the comments. I see somebody is on here with us saying hello. I see Hey Boo, but I don't see the name on that. So make sure that it's got to be Elizabeth because it says watching from Crew is what I'm going to guess. We are live today just in our Hometown Hippie pages, just in our private groups and the TAM Unity on YouTube and here because this is a What's Up Wednesday. This is just really for the Grateful Fed Hometown Hippie healing community. We talk about what is going on, like what is up in the world tonight, what is happening. And what I am doing is I can't find my poker toker, right? What's happening tonight is that I am poking my bubbler with a paper clip like a peasant, I tell you. And I am trying to get this poked out because I need to puff a little puff tonight. Do me a favor as you jump in here, though. Do say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. Tag a friend. There's a couple of you watching, but we want to say hello and see all the things. It is What's Up Wednesday, and it is the very first What's Up Wednesday of 2024. 7 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday nights is going to be our live time for Wednesday nights. We're going to do our games, our giveaways, our fun stuff, our announcements. We'll talk about our weekend sales. Whatever comes up, we just talk about what's up on Wednesday. So this is so much more fun with friends, and there's a couple of you watching now. So if you can do me a favor, right? If you can do me a favor and tell me what is up with you right now. Like I told you, I just packed my bowl. That's what I just did. I just packed my bowl. It's so funny. I get on these lives, and if I even say the number 4, 2, and 0 as like the number that it is, hello from Appomattox. Hello, hello, hello. It's not showing me, so make sure you're letting StreamYard have permission to see your name. I see a lot of grateful feds, but I'm not seeing exactly who is. Everything says Facebook user for me. So if you can go ahead and allow StreamYard to see your name, or let me know who it is that's watching. But I get on these lives, and if I even say like 4, 2, and 0 as like one, you know what I'm saying, right? The cookie, the number that cannot be said. If I even say that, I will get banned from Facebook for like a month. Like I'll get kicked off for like, you're banned for 60 days. You're banned. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoyed your dinner. I'm so very glad that you enjoyed your dinner. Um, if I even say it, I get banned. But then I go watch these videos where people are doing dabs and they're like smoking a blunt while they're on a live, and I'm like, all I want to do is sit here in my office and hit my bowl and talk to my friends and laugh and chat. And if I even try to do that, I will be kicked off for 100 years, and I can't be kicked off for 100 years because I'm running businesses. So here are my bowl sets. Very sadly, I cannot hit it on live because I do not feel comfortable doing that and not getting in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. So it's what it is. What is up? What is up with y'all tonight? What is up with you all tonight? We number one, we things are up tonight. The goal was to draw on the first Wednesday of the month our winner for December. And I always get behind on my it was, yes, I'm so glad it was good. I'm so very glad that you enjoyed it. It was they really those new biscuits we have. I'm so excited. We are now I told y'all going into this year with the Grateful Fed side, we wanted to make everything kind of from scratch. So we went to a cheddar garlic biscuit recipe, and we are making those from scratch now versus yes, There we go. We can see it now. I fixed it again. Just ate some Fruity Pebbles. So soft. Yes, the new Fruity Pebbles. The new Fruity Pebbles recipe. We recognize that all of us sometimes don't need a lot of like extra crunchy stuff. Our teeth are not always the best. They're getting old. My teeth are getting old. Um, so I found a little trick on how to make the Fruity Pebbles bars always ooey and gooey and never too hard and hard for you. So I'm very excited for that. Um, y'all are not, can anybody, I want y'all to guess. So as we reopen this year, number one, we've only sold one Munchie of the Month box, which I'm very surprised by considering the value in that box. That box has carrot cake. That box has 6 different Power Bites. That box has a thing of Funny Honey. It has a simmer pot ingredients. It has some crystal protection stuff, but it literally has 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 different individual edible treats, and the honey is probably enough for like, it's a jar of honey. It's a small honey. So it's a $75 jar of honey in there. That's the $50 jar of honey in there, and the box is 55. Plus you're getting a carrot cake and 6 of the Power Bites. So, hey, it's not showing me who it is. It just says hey. So make sure you're giving StreamYard permission to see your name. I see Melissa Jones and Norma Jean, only 2 people that are popping up as like I can see your name. Everybody else is showing me Facebook user and all of that. So I can see Norma Jean, I can see Melissa Jones, but I can't. And Norma Jean just told me to cover the camera and hit it, man. We want you to be happy too. We will wait. I appreciate you. Hello, Cassandra. Lowry, hello, hello, hello. So thank y'all for tuning in tonight. So like I said, the first thing I was going to talk about tonight was the first Wednesday of each month, we will draw for our winner from our previous month's contest. So let's talk about what that is if you're brand new here. Hello, hello, hello. So if you're brand new here, the Hometown Hippie Elevated Edibles, our website is www.peaceloveandfeast.com. Let me pull up the website, and I have a plan, Norma Jean. I have a plan that we can all work together where you can still hear me. You can still see me and hear me, but you can't see me, but you can hear me if I put an overlay up. It's called an overlay. And then I can still be heard, right? But you're seeing something that's not me, and I can hit my wall. So that's a win-win. So if you're just joining us, you can check us out, right? You can check us out at www.peaceloveandfeast.com. If you have questions, you can email us at hometownhippie420@gmail.com. That's how you get in touch with us. That's how you get in touch with us. And we everyone who places an order in the month of December or placed an order in the month of December, I get my water. You're gonna hear me get my water. I brought my water in here and left it all the way across the room. Everyone who placed an order in the month of December was entered to win a pantry collection prize this month. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, I can see you now. 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 Beautiful. So everyone who placed an order in December, all of those folks are going to be entered in to a drawing to win a free pantry collection from the Hometown Hippie as a free prize. So that's the prize. We have a same thing every month. Every order gets you entered to win the monthly prize. It's usually a nice big prize. We were doing weekly contests. It was a lot for me to keep up with. I couldn't keep up with it. So if you if I was working, I'd be ordering some pineapple upside down cake. It all looks so good. It is very good. It's very potent too. We can't keep up with it, so the prize is kind of big for each month. So get your order in for January. And January, the big prize, I don't know if we've even decided what the prize is yet. We're not even decided what the January prize is yet. I'm not even sure what it's going to be yet. It could be a plethora of things. I don't know. It's usually valued at around $100 to $100 to $200. The pantry collections are a little higher than that, but Yes, I picked up what you were putting down. Hello, Melanie Lewis. We've missed your face. If y'all could send some love out to Melanie and her family, they have been dealing with a lot. A lot of us have. Her business, you can tell her business, but please send her out some love. Just I've been thinking about you guys a lot, and I'm sending out lots of love to you and the girls. Um, so that being said, we're going to be doing the same contest in January. Also, every month that we sell 50 Munchie of the Month boxes, for every 50 Munchie of the Month boxes, I'm going to draw a winner for a free box for the following month. So there's an opportunity to win free prizes and all the things every time you shop with us, plus your scratch off. And we have the scratch off, so you're not just going to get your sticker on the back. We've just been pulling those. Lisa, it may also depend on where you're watching. So different places have different rules if you're watching on the private page or on the public page and all of that. So please just don't worry about it. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate knowing who it is. So lots of ways to win when you shop and you come and you work with us. Now, what I was going to say is if you're brand new here, you can shop at peaceloveandfeast.com. We are our menu is a little more limited than it has been in the past. There's some things I've not added back, like tinctures not been added back yet. Something else has not been added to the site yet. We're just not there yet. But we are trying, right? We are trying to be very mindful this year with the way in which we are working with each individual person on a healing journey, on their your plant-based medicine journey. And there's a lot of things we're just kind of figuring it all out. We're kind of playing it by ear, and we are trying to get inventory rebuilt up, because if you remember at the end of the year, we sold everything out we had in house. So everything that we have made this year has been made in the last 3 days. Some of it's we're even making raw material now to kind of keep up with that process. So the chart is being updated. I've got to update today's, the things we made today. And so if you're new, go check out the site. If there's something that there's not on the website that you're interested in, understand that you guys can always commission a batch of something. So we have people who come in who get peanut butter stuffed cookies. They come in and they give us a week's notice, and then they pay for the entire batch of them. We give them a quoted price on an entire batch of something, and they come in and they purchase the entire batch of it, take it home, and then they have their favorite treat. So if you, yes, we have been rocking and rolling. And by we, I mean Selena and Liz and Leslie and all the folks in the kitchen in regards to your baked goods. And Selena, do you wanna come on the live? I'm gonna invite. Watch this. I'm gonna invite, copy, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna put this in the comments, and I'm gonna see if anybody would like to join me on the live. Selena England Burns, if you would like to join me on the live, click that. I can bring you in. I was gonna let you tell the folks, right? So we have the power balls that are in our my phone is blowing up over here. We have the power balls that are in our Munchie of the Month box. And those are a no bake bite, right? However, Selena gave Liz the recipe, helped, we put the Reiki on stuff, and Liz made those today. Liz went above and beyond. She made dosed peanut butter. So she made homemade the peanut butter that we used in the power balls this time is homemade dosed peanut butter. And she made dosed chocolate to go inside of them. So not only is the, everything, it's just dosed to the nth degrees. So those power bites, when I made them a couple of years ago, were like 10 milligrams each. These are 75 milligrams each. So the Munchie of the Month box, as it sits right now, Selena, do you know the milligrams on the carrot cake? I didn't get those. I didn't know what those were. If you have those in your notebook, if you can let me know what those are, because we've got 6 times 75. So I'm going to do the math on this. This is what's up, right? So let's see. 6 times 75. So there's 450 mgs in the power bites. They are little coconut, peanut butter, no bake, like power balls. Oh, so the carrot cake has 258. The power balls, they're power bites, so they're a healthier. Yes, we have fresh carrot cake too. Um, Power balls are 450 milligrams. The carrot cakes are 258. The honey is, who knows, off the charts. I don't know that off the top of my head. And then we also put the pineapple upside down, um, the pineapple juice bites. Some of the things that we come up with around here, y'all. The pineapple upside down juice, juicy bites. I don't know what we're calling them. Juicy bites are like 200 milligrams. So we have like 450, 258. Who fucking knows? Let's call it 100 on the honey, the whole jar, and then probably 200 on the juicy bites, the juicy balls. So that for $55, you're at over 1,000 milligrams in that box. um, y'all give Selena. Can y'all do me a favor? Selena had a tough morning. Can y'all please just send, like, hit that heart emoji? I mean, just send Selena all of the love in the world. I saw her frustration today in so many different ways. I was like, I'm praying for that kitchen today. I said, and then she like, here, try this. So I ate a bunch of it, of course. So I was walking around here a little like cheeks to eyes today. What's up Wednesday, right? What's up with Tammy was a little stoned all morning. And right after I had an employee meeting yesterday, I was like, there's a difference between stoned and medicated. And today I was past medicated, okay? But I had to try those things. So I came in the kitchen, y'all laugh at this, and I was like in here, and I had like this whole, I had this whole moment. Um, ha ha ha! I love it. Yes, I had this whole moment about like how to turn. Like I saw Selena's frustration. I was sitting here, and universe source is like, there's a positive side to this, and it gave me the whole explanation of how to go in there and give Selena like this pep talk, like she would love it to make her feel better about the pineapple fuck ups, right? And so I get it from the desk and I go in there and I'm telling her, like, Selena's like, you know how you have to reframe things. And Source came to me and said that these pineapple things, here's the bright side of this. And I was so high that I was like, I don't know what I was going to say. Like, whatever that big brilliant point was is just completely gone because I got high in that instant. Like it hit me and I just like started laughing and then she started laughing and I was like, I'll come back to it. Then I remembered and I told her, I was like, here's the bright side. I was like, both Zach and Kyle were off today. So the boys were off today. And I said, you haven't got to listen to Kyle and Zach riz you about like messing up. So they don't know that you made a fuck up. So you do have to hear their shit because Zach and Selena, like they have a lot of fun picking with each other. Exactly. It was a squirrel situation. And I got no, that edible, like the pineapple fuck up. When I walked in that kitchen, I was like perfect in here, connected, like getting stuff done. And literally, like, I was like, oh, I need to go tell Selena that. It's funny and it's true, right? It's funny and it's true. And I walked in there, and as soon as I was going to go tell her, like, what I was going to say, I only, I was just like, I don't know. It's like apparently the bright side was you got your boss so fucked up today. Now, I'm not even mad about you making extra pineapple upside down cakes. Like I ain't even upset about it. So so yeah, so when I came in this morning, I was like, I saw this like all the square pans out that she was doing carrot cakes this morning. And I was like, where did we get pineapple upside down? Is this tonight's dessert for dinner? And she's like, no, it's on my list. And I was like, from where? And I'm like, and here's the thing, because sometimes there's miscommunication like that. And Selena is 100% check mark out of the park. She is right. And I am dead ass wrong. Right. And I'll get adamant that I'm right. And she's like, and I'm like, oh, you know, it was, and so I was like, Jesus, please don't let me have been fucked up last night and told Selena pineapple upside down cakes. And then I got to fucking like, can you please make some carrot cakes? And that's literally, I was like, oh God, oh God. And in that moment, I was like, did I fuck up? Did I fuck up? She's going to hate me. And I was so glad that it was her. I'm like a terrible mom. Like when your kids get like, are you hurt? Are you okay? It's funny. Are you okay? So I really truly believe, I was like, for a minute there, I was like, really like, please God, let her listen. Because I do not want to piss her off. I do not want to be the one today. That's funny. I'm ordering a carrot cake and a pineapple cake. I wish I had it now. So yeah, we laugh. This is where I've been living all day. Someone said, what is the best to help sleep at night? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say for me, 100 million trillion percent is my night snack, my go-to night snack that has really worked is the 420 cookie, 100%. Take that. It's about right at 200 milligrams. If you need a lot of dosage, eat the whole thing. Have a little fun before you go to bed. If not, it's a great split in half. But there's a lot of sleep. I use them for sleep. So when we're baking those, I feel like that intentionality, that energy is kind of carried into those as we do the energy work in that. And then if you need, and I want you to say this, I need y'all to understand this, Selena, CC's pineapple fuck ups. I love that. Let's call them CC's pineapple fuck ups. Um, so because she made those, so just so y'all know, so there's like a limited amount of pineapple upside down cakes, which we're probably going to have to make another batch tomorrow, honestly, because I didn't put a number on there and people have been buying the shit out of them. And so we might have to make one more batch of those just to be able to fill the fuck up orders, but it's okay. But so we didn't have any more pineapple to make any more streusel. We just had we had 2 cans. We didn't have enough for the coconut, for the carrot cake and another batch of these. So we made these little mini bunts. And I told Selena that because she made those, the universe doesn't make any mistakes, right? The universe does not make any mistakes. So that meant that something with that pineapple cake recipe needed to be in the Munchie of the Month box. So I'm going to call that the little fun bite in the box. There's a lot of healing stuff in the box. Carrot cake's about the root chakra. The tea and the honey. The tea is in there because it is National Hot Tea Month. January is Hot Tea Month. So I thought the honey with the tea would be nice for that. It's also nice. It's a vitality to make you have some, help you have some energy for the year. There's a simmer pot kit in there that's got some intentionality, and everybody has a bay leaf that has a word that we're intuitively writing a word on the bay leaf that's somehow meant for you in your simmer pot. So with the simmer pot, all you'll need to do is take all those items. You'll want to add any kind of like some water. If you have any fruit in your house, you can throw some fresh, or like your discard, like if you use an orange, like take the peel and throw it in there. Any of your citrus, things like that are great to add. Apples, pomegranate seeds, beautiful things like that. Throw those right into a pot on your stove, let them boil. It changes the ionization of the air. It's great for immunity, all these beautiful things. It cleans the air up. So we have a simmer pot kit in there. And I said, we don't make any mistakes. Yes. You should absolutely do so. Oh yes, we're making some other infused honeys. Grace is making some hot honey this week for the brunch market stuff. Yes, it's really, really a nice box, and it's really well put together. And we're really, moving into like the monthly subscription box is kind of being the way to go. But what I was going to say is, if you need, if like say, Tammy, my favorite thing in the world is a Fruity Pebble bars, but I use it for sleep, or I use it for pain. If you put in your notes to us, and some of like there's people that are playing knock knock jokes with Leslie back and forth. Put little messages in there. We love that. Yes, infused hot honey. You heard that correctly. Infused hot honey. And then we also found a new way to do the hot sauce. So one of the things that we're going to be doing after this batch of hot sauces is gone, we're going to be doing Selena's Reaper sauce infused. We're going to take it down a notch, but it's going to be a specialty. We're going to make the sauce from complete scratch versus using a hot sauce and infusing it. We're going to be making the hot sauce and infusing it from the beginning. So we are really moving into that really all natural, more in that kind of that place. I'm also going to tell y'all another funny story about yesterday. It has been an interesting week, and we just said the universe doesn't make any mistakes. Okay. My chicken and waffles are going to be silly. Yeah, I love that. My nephew brought for Christmas pear with Parmesan Reggiano cheese sinful. I love that so much. Um, so because if you need something, ask in the notes. We will put the energy on yours. We combine our energy. Selena and I will see it. Our Grace, everybody sees it. Lil will say, "Hey, this person says, can you put a little extra woo woo for pain management? If you have something that you need a little extra love, we will stop when we get your box and we will put our hands on that box and we will send distance Reiki to you for that specific thing. We will extra charge that ingredient, that edible for exactly what you need it to be. So when people ask me things like what's best for sleep, what do you suggest for pain, what do you think I should use for this or for that, I'm going to say that every single one of our boxes, every single treat that we make, we use indica, we use sativa, we use a hybrid, we do a whole bunch of different strains, right? But what Heather Johns uses for pain might not work for Melissa Jones. What Selena does may not work for me. What Elizabeth Clark does may not work for Leslie. And and Lisa might need something that Grace can't use. All the things. So each individual person, I need pain management. There you go. And I could always use some extra love. If you have pain in your body, like muscular, joints, skeletal, that kind of stuff, we have got new salve coming in. Carly's making another batch right now. I always suggest that you get a topical spot pain for that. I use that for breakthrough pain, but I honestly can use any of my edibles if the intentionality of what I'm using it for and the intentionality of what it is put in that box for is set to what I need it for, if that makes sense. So many of you trust us with the Reiki, right? And what we say is that our intentionality when we come in here and do this work is that the treats that we put out are to the highest and best of the end user. So we want you, right? Yes, let's put together a beautiful box for you. Yep. Yes, we still have healing boxes. They're always on the market now. We have a pain management box. And if you buy those, we know that that is like the intentionality of it. And if you get the pain management box, you can even put notes like, I really enjoy pineapple upside down. I need gluten-free options if possible. I need higher dosed. I need lower dosed, right? I have to bathe. You would not have to bathe in it, but I have lupus and RA, and it's actually what I have is called mixed connective tissue disease. It is affecting all of everything on my body that connects my muscle to my skeleton. It's called the overlap disease. So sometimes I have psoriasis spots. Sometimes I get them on all of my joints. I get all the butterfly rash, the eczema, all the things, right? And I literally utilize cannabis as my form of pain management for everything. And that's for salves, flower, and then my edibles, which I partake in on a regular basis. But I stop and I take a deep breath and I say when I'm taking it, allow this to be the medicine that I need to go to the places it needs to go. And so I always tell people, you can't just say, woo, I want to feel better, right? You have to actually take the steps to do it and setting some time apart, doing some journaling through why the pain is there. There's a lot of work that goes into utilizing a holistic approach to your health. And I call it a holistic approach because it's not just doing one thing, it's doing a whole lot of things. But it's about getting better and healing, not just putting a band-aid on the symptoms, right? And that's what I want you to do. Like I said, cannabis can't cure anything, but it can allow you some relief from the symptoms to be able to do the work to heal the problem, to be able to heal the injury. And that's how you heal yourself. Allow yourself to connect to source, connect to the universe, get in positive, better mindset. Laughter is the best medicine. It's hard to really be mad at the world when you're a little stoned, right? So that's why we think this is the best way to heal yourself using the Hometown Hippie. We're not doctors. We don't play one on TV, but we would love to be able to help you to start the process of healing yourself, because that's what it's all about, right? I started a sketch and journaling and painting. I love that. I love that so much. There's a lot of positive ways that this community can impact and help you heal through autoimmune. I have seen people reverse their autoimmune with just utilizing mindset and cannabis. And there's people, you got to be willing to get in there and get through the hard, heavy lifting when it comes to the trauma that sits there and causes that stuff. So we would love to work with you on that. And if you want to book, we have the healing sessions where you can get a card read and a healing session with one of us. Beautiful. I know you have, and we love that you do. And we hope that you can continue to be a part of our community and continue to kind of work through that, sketching it out, journaling it out, utilizing the plant-based medicine, finding the right approach, getting rid of some of the gluten, maybe getting rid of some of the sugars, maybe finding those things like the olive oils and the hot sauces and inflammation changes, moving your body more, all of those things that they talk about in big picture things. We want to help you find out how to really do those. So that's what's up tonight, right? That's what's up tonight. Our menu is out. It is really focused on that type of work this year. If you see the new, it's like Reiki, and we have the healing stuff. And, most every box you've gotten in the last couple of months has come with a little healing crystal or a little something extra from the woo-woo side. And, I told the team at the beginning of the year, yesterday, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? The day before yesterday. It's the 3rd. Tomorrow's the 4th. No, the 2nd. Yesterday. It seems like we've been back for a month, but we haven't. That this year we are all about the intentionality and the energy work, and that's first. And our mission is to spread love and light with every bite, not just the bites on the food truck, not just the catering bites, and not just the edible bites, but all of those bites. And those edible bites have probably got as much healing, more healing than most everything we do, because it's also got plant-based medicine in it. We also have chamomile and lavender and other tinctures and things. Yes. And that helps a lot too. Currently unemployed. As soon as you're back on track, you sure won't be long. You'll be back to work. Working is the best medicine. Yeah, a lot of people need something to occupy their mind and move their bodies and all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to send you, I'm not sure who this is. Is this Lisa Phillips still? I'm not sure who this is, but because I can see Facebook users. So we're going to send some love that way. I'm not sure exactly who it is. So whoever it is, send us some love. We're going to send you some good vibes to like, the weather always affects fibromyalgia, right? I hate it. We have lots of fibro folks in here, and Lisa Phillips, that's what I thought it was. And so reach into the group if you're having a bad struggle day. Make sure that you comment in the group, because there's people out there who can help and will send love out and all those things. And we want to make sure that you're supported however you can be. And we know that you have supported us, Lisa, throughout, and we want to make sure we're supporting you. So we're going to send you love for all of those things, to get back to work, to feel better, and whatever you need to have that chin up, right? You always have a good attitude about it anyhow. I've always loved the fact that you always have a good attitude. Oh, I love that. You're going to order Mom a late Christmas gift. Going to have y'all blow some kisses in there. She'll love that. We for sure do that. We add extra energy to everything we can actually add extra energy to. So anybody going to take me up on coming live with me? Anybody going to take me up on that? Anybody want to take me up on that? Nobody wants to come live and be on here. Yeah, that sleep apnea can be a beast. So take some deep breaths. We got you, girl. We will send so much love. We really will send so much love. So I'm going to tell y'all another funny story, because what's up, right? Let's just get all the crazy shit out of the way, right? Yesterday we came in and we had our employee meeting, and then we had like all hands on deck, getting stuff done, knocking things out. And we're packaging stuff up. Everything got baked off. And Selena's like, why are there 24 baked off Love Spell cookies? And then she's like, where did they even come from? Like, who baked this whole batch of Love Spell cookies that I just made today? And I was like, I don't know. There were no cookies here before, so they had to be cookies you made today. She was like, Tammy, I'm telling you. I was like, they're magic cookies. They are magic cookies, Selena. We manifested. We had 10 sticks of butter that we had when we came in yesterday. So we counted everything that we had accounted for that was made. She's like, Tammy, let's take it back. Let me show you how I know these cookies are not cookies that we made. How are these cookies here? Where do these cookies come from? So I was like, Selena, I promise you, these cookies were not cookies from before break. I know they were not cookies from before break because I have policed and I have taken care of the entire speed rack. We catered events over the holidays. Everything came off the speed rack. I am arguing with her. I'm like, girl, you had to have made these cookies. Somebody baked them off by accident, but you had to have made these cookies today. She's like, Tammy, I did not make these cookies today. I believe that they were cookies that we set out on the last day that we were here to bake off for the flash sale. And I was like, Selena, there's no way that those cookies set on a baking rack out of the refrigerator to be baked for 2 weeks now. It's 2 weeks. I was like, that's 2 weeks. They would have had mold that we would have known that. I was like, there's no way in the world. There's no way in the world that happened. I am so confident that didn't happen that I ate a cookie. I broke a cookie in half. I said, it looks delicious. I ate a half. I was like, it's so good. I said, Selena, eat this cookie. She's like, I am good. It's like, Selena, eat this cookie. She's literally like, y'all, Liz made me a snack. So Selena goes, this is what she did. She went, then I stuck the other half of the cookie in my sister. I said, Amy, I said, eat this. My sister trusts me. She was also not a part of this conversation that Selena and I were having, apparently. Oh no. It was a crumb. It was a crumb. Amy just goes, stick that other half cookie in her mouth. Look, tastes fine to me. And I'm like, Selena. She was like, you're just a 2-week-old cookie. Y'all, so it was on the very top, and I thought that our parchment paper was sitting on those two pans, apparently. And then it was cookies that we set out to bake off. They got baked off because they were ready to go. They were pulling all the things off to bake off the rack. And nobody had ordered Love Spell cookies. We had no orders for them. And we have a new frosting, like a new glaze for those. This frosting is delicious. So needless to say, we ate 2-week-old cookies. And then half of the kitchen made the decision, knowing all of that information. Fuck it. They're delicious and Tammy didn't die and they're getting her fucked up. I'm not throwing these cookies away. So they're in a Tupperware and we're still eating them even though they're 2 weeks old. And we're all still eating them. And last night I told I came in this morning, like, I didn't die, y'all, because I ate that cookie. And then I said, every time, like, I got gas last night, like, I was like, ooh, I was like, I'm gonna have to fart. I'm like, is this the time? Is this when I die? Is this when I, like, get poisoned from myself? Like, every time I had to fart myself, I was like, is this it? Is this what it takes me? They were like, it was so wild, it was funny. Oh, I'm so glad I was trying to Facebook after dinner. So, in 2 days, Selena has fed me a 2-week-old cookie. She's trying to kill me with a 2-week-old cookie. And she made pineapple upside down that could take you off your feet that are 555 milligrams. I did. I tried to force it on you. I'm not gonna lie. We have laughed in this kitchen the last 2 days so hard. The energy is right. We are in flow. Um, it was phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. And we laughed all afternoon. It was great. That's why nobody will throw the damn things away. They're still sitting in there in a Tupperware. I will go get them and show them to you. I shit y'all not. There is a bucket of 2-week-old, not 2-week-old cookies are not a big deal. But when they sit on a baking 2 weeks before we bake them in the fridge, I'll just live in there. Built the buzz is better. It's like we started calling them like fine wine, like we call them vintage 2023s, like the vintage. We called it a vintage, like my like we were sniffing it like it was a wine. We were being silly. Oh my god, people are just like, I mean, you go give them away. I was like, I don't know, like y'all know. I'm like, I'm not. I was like, this is an age, like a year aged cookie. We laughed so hard about that shit. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Like a nicely aged cheese. So that being said, that's where we're living these days, y'all. That's where we're living these days. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, that's great. That's so great. You now know what your new year will be like. It's rolled full of laughter and tears of joy. The reward for a tough 2023. You ain't lying about that. You ate aged beef. What aged beef? I got you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so. Oh, Melanie, I'm sorry you're feeling bad. We're gonna send some love to you too. I didn't know you were sick. Everybody's had that crud. We're gonna send you some love out. Love you, love you, love you. Okay, y'all, that's what's up this week, right? That's what's up. We have a new menu, a new we lost our minds again, right? The charts updated. I will say this: we right currently at this moment, we are out of consultations for quarters, halves, and wholes. We have pre-roll consultations. We have live resin consultations, and we are out of cart consultations. So just so you're aware, I know that it's bleak. It's the first weekend of the month. It's going to be a snowy weekend. I'm sorry. We might be able to. We just are waiting. It's after the holidays. People were traveling. So our package has not arrived yet. And it was we were closed last week. And we just, people were hitting us up left and right. And that's what we had. And there was nothing else available. So we are just a little tight right this second. Don't just give us a couple of days. We'll be straight by next week. The oils we should have in for the weekend, I'm thinking, right, Selena? And I have a limited number of those. It's a new distributor. So we're going to try those out, see what y'all think about those. This might be who we're going with from now on, which will be great to local. So it's not a whole lot of waiting if it all works out greatly and nicely. Perfect. Yes. She said, yes. I love that so much. Always dry for New Year's. Yeah, it's always a little dry for New Year's, but we have a lot of our local growers are doing a really nice job on putting some really nice bud out. We have been selling some new product to help. It's called Beefy and Bulky, and it helps them to create a better bud structure. And the THC and the terpene profiles and the looks of these are beautiful. We're very pleased with that, and we're trying to move into really connecting the farmer to the consumer. And fingers, toes, and nose crossed. There's some things coming down the pike that'll be amazing for everybody involved, with some better pricing for local, being a distributor for some local brands. If they would like us to be a local distributor, we can work out some pricing with that, where We pass the savings along to you if we can, right? And everybody can benefit from us connecting you to a local farmer, so that you can, maybe if you have a special strain, we want to be able to help you with, like, all the things you need. So that's all kind of in the works as we move into the next phases of what we're doing. We hopefully, when Norma Jean and I can sit down together and make some plans and some timelines on moving forward with our space over in Abilene, our joint venture with our farm, we'll be able to talk more about that and how that looks from an agritourism type of view. That is also exciting. If you've not heard, Norma Jean inherited her family farm in Abilene, Virginia. And when all the things are said and done with and all the T's and I's are crossed, she is partnering with us, with me specifically. We're going to work together and we're going to create a safe space, a retreat center, a farm, our little tiny house village, places to teach and learn and educate, and have safe spaces for people, and haven for spiritual learning and education and Reiki and astrology and a little witchy wardrobe of things, right? And so that's coming down the pike. I've had a reading done over the new year, a tarot. I have some places that I go for that. And my year, the number 2028 was like popping in, like they kept saying 2028 instead of 2024, and said, hey, something, whatever project you have going on, it's going to have like its grand opening, kind of like it's going to be its thing in 2020. That's the year. So it said that's when it's going to kind of like be ready. So it sounds like we're about 4 years out on getting everything kind of lined up to where it needs to be. It's kind of the thing that the messages I got. So we're leaning into intuition this year. We're staying in flow. I'm not backing away from all the crazy move that I am. And I'm embracing it. And that's when things go right? When I try to fight the power, does it work too good? So here we are, living the dream. It is 7:49. I have not had dinner or seen my husband in a couple hours, and I am ready to go home and do all the things I need to do to be at home. So on that note, that is what's up tonight. So what is up tonight is that if you have not done so, go check out the website. Go grab your Munchie of the Month box. Go treat yourself to the healing boxes. Let us know what you need us for. Tears of joy, I'm telling you. Tears of joy. I love it. I love it. I'm going to say just joy, joy, joy. The ascension is happening. I know that something big is happening. If you need anything, please let us know. We are here to help. We're going to be doing some fun stuff in the group. We really want to be able to make a difference in your life and solve some problems for you. And however we need to do that for you, let us know. The mission this year is to be true to spreading love and light with every bite. And so that is the goal. So we have some big things on tap. Get your Munchie of the Month box. Go tell us what you need, how we can serve you best. I will figure out what we're giving away in January. By the next week, I will have all the good things are coming to us. I love that. I am going to have the drawing ready for next Wednesday night for What's Up Wednesday for our pantry collection from your December orders. And we will, don't forget, every order, we're day 3 into January. Go ahead and get your order in for January. Every order gets you an entry. So the more you order, the more you get entries. Munchie of the Month box gets you double entries, and gets you entered to the Munchie of the Month box contest, which is solely from that pool of orders. So there's always, starting this year, there's always going to be a Munchie of the Month box giveaway opportunity. If we sell 50 boxes, we will draw from the pool of 50 to give someone a free box the next month. If we sell 100, we'll do 2 drawings. So every 50 Munchie of the Month boxes unlocks an opportunity for somebody to win a free one. So remember that. Here's the other thing. Elizabeth Clark says, cleaned up paperwork on my desk and found some bingo cards. Yeah, we haven't played bingo in a while. We ought to do that again. Maybe we'll do that second quarter. I can't guarantee that right now. It's just a lot. I get so my ADHD by like the second game. I'm so tired of trying to find the numbers of those little balls and see them that I am done with it. If I can get somebody else to call it, I will let y'all do it. I will give the prizes away. But me having to host bingo is just too much. I'm just being honest. I'm so over that. I've done it for 2 years prior to us quitting. It's a bunch. Yeah. I will see if I can get somebody to host bingo to let y'all do the little bingo cards. Maybe we'll throw some bingo cards back out the next quarter. Okay, so we're going to come live next Wednesday for What's Up Wednesday. We will have our giveaway then. I'll actually know what the January prize is going to be. So get your orders in for that. That's what's up. Number 2, flour and all that stuff will be back in. I should have it back on the site by the weekend so you can get it pre-ordered. We are going to be closed on Saturday. Please mark your calendars if you have pickups and things like that. Need to be done Friday evening because they're calling for really bad weather conditions on Saturday. So we made the call to cancel the brunch market soft opening. And okay, I'll let Bill call the numbers. If you want to come call the bingo numbers, I will let you come call the bingo numbers. That'll be fun. Don't play. We will do it. Y'all want Bill to be the bingo caller? I love it. He can come be the bingo caller. So we're not gonna do brunch market on Saturday. We are going to keep it closed on Saturday. I'm not leaving the house. I'm not coming out in bad weather. I don't want my team to come out in bad weather. I don't want my employee, my possible shoppers coming out in bad weather because something in my gut just says don't come to bad weather, and I'm not going to do it. So we're going to take Saturday, and we're not going to do brunch market Saturday, but we will be back Monday. And we're going to be featuring our first farmer of the week next week. So if you're local, please tune in for that. And then next Saturday will be our first live showing of the brunch market with an actual vendor here and all the things. But we will have items that we were going to carry at brunch market for sale for pickup on Friday afternoon. That way you have the things you need to stay in on Saturday and enjoy the cold weather. Maybe bring some soup home, some cheddar scones, some cinnamon rolls or some blueberry champagne rolls, or some quiches so that you can enjoy a day at home without having to do a whole bunch of cooking. Stay cuddled up under the blankets, watching Netflix or a game, or whatever the case may be. And so that's that. So what's up? We are going to be live for Sunday sermon. It might be from my house, possibly, maybe. I don't know if I'm coming out this weekend. If I don't come out on Saturday, I might not come out on Sunday either. That's okay. We're going to have all the good stuff back in stock, hopefully by the weekend. And then next Wednesday, we'll come live for our giveaway and some other fun stuff. I think that is what I have for tonight. If you want pineapple upside down cakes, order them, because what I'm going to do is I am going to print the orders in the morning. And Selena will come in the morning and she'll print the orders. She's going to pull all of the things she needs to fill the orders that she has. If we have oversold pineapple upside downs, she will make a I think you should with the top hat. I don't know what that's about, but that's hilarious. So if we have oversold, she'll have to make another batch to fill the orders. Okay. Which means then we'll see what orders we have. And then I'll put a final number into the square unit saying, okay, so if maybe we sold 14 and we have 12. So that means we're making 12 more. We'll pull out, we'll have 10 left. And then when those are gone, they're gone. Now, if she comes in the morning and the orders that she has is exactly what we have in there to fill, then we'll pull them off, we'll mark them sold out, and we're done with them, right? The only way there's going to be more made tomorrow is if we've oversold them. So if you want them, I would suggest ordering them tonight because they will not be available if we have not oversold tomorrow. I know we have 7 sold. So we might not be oversold. Oh, as Mr. Bill calls He can wear a top hat. I am not wearing a top hat and a parrot. He can wear the top hat and have a parrot. But I have taken the bingo wore me out. It wore me out. Whew. Speaking of worn out, I am worn out, and I'm going to go home and go get some rest. We appreciate you all. We love you all. We hope that you will get your order in tonight. We'll come in tomorrow with a bunch of fun orders. Get your weekend orders in. If you get your order in tonight, we should have it mailed out tomorrow, which means you might have it by the weekend, or you can pick it up so you can have it for the snowy weekend if you're in Virginia. I am going to say thank you so much for watching tonight. I appreciate y'all so much. We are very, very grateful for each and every one of you. And we are really excited to see how we can continue to serve you into this next year. It's always scary. You think, is something just a fad? Is it something that people like for a moment? And then they're going to go somewhere else. They don't love you and it's not working, or what, you always get inside your head about all the things like imposter syndrome, all the stuff. And you all show up day after day, month after month, year after year. And I love you so much and I appreciate you so much. And we couldn't do what we do without each and every one of you. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to add your like-minded friends. We need to grow the business. We have to grow it. And last year, I felt like we kind of got to get our arms on what we had, and we really stopped our growth. So I need you to invite the people who need to be here. Think about the power of one, which is what we're all about. And I want you to take a deep breath right now, right? And exhale through the mouth. And I want you to think about the person who came to mind, like the person whose name or image or whatever else, when the power of one, when you took that deep breath, if a face or a person are popped up, I want you to reach out to that person, invite them to come see us, be a part of our community. Tell them who we are. Don't just blanket add them to the group. I want you to really reach out to them because that person's popping in for a reason. And maybe it's somebody that's already in the group, but you haven't talked to in a while. If somebody popped in when you did that deep breath, I want you to reach out to that person and check in on them. And I want each and every one of you, I'm going to give you a call to action tonight, right? A little What's Up Wednesday soul work, right? Instead of homework, a little soul work. I'm going to encourage each and every one of you to take some time in the morning to sit down before you start your day, give some gratitudes, tell some things you're thankful for, start your day off with that. And I want you to take some deep breaths and say, I am asking the universe, my angels, my guides, my helpers, source, God, whatever your words are, to lay it upon my heart if there's somebody out there who needs some comforting, who needs a contact today, who needs a text message or a check-in. We talk about it takes a village, the power of one. And I want us to remember that we have to reach out to that person and be a difference in one other person's world. That is what we do here, right? Every day, I cannot go out as a human being by myself and wave a magic wand and change the world. But I do have the capacity to go and touch one other person in my atmosphere's life and try to make the world different for that person and change it for them that day. And I'm going to encourage each and every one of you to live that mission. It's not hard to be a difference for somebody. It can be something as simple as, hey, you were on my mind. I was thinking about you today. Are you okay? Man, you didn't know I needed to hear that. Thank you for reaching out. It makes me feel important. Somebody could just not feel like anybody cares about them, and just you reaching out could save their life. You just don't have a clue how many times that I've gotten a message from Heather or Norma Jean or Elizabeth or so many of you in here. When I was at a place where I was like, I'm just going to throw my hands up. I can go make a lot more money working for a corporation. I'm smart. And I used to have 6-figure job and I worked a lot less hours than I work now. I made a lot more money. I was like, I've been at that place where I'm like, is it all worth it? Why am I here? And I get a message from one of you, or I get a notification that somebody's left feedback in Square. And I need y'all to do me a favor. If y'all can go into Square, I messed up trying to change the stuff around and lost all of my reviews on all of the products. So if you can go in and leave a review on all the products that you've tried, I would really appreciate you doing that, because I lost a ton of that accounting and I'm really mad at myself for it. I fucked up. That's just the truth of the matter. I messed up and I need it back. So on that note, I love each and every one of you. I will see you live again sometime this week. I'm going to be live in my personal pages tomorrow talking about Brunch Market and the pre-orders and stuff. But I'll be live here in Hometown Hippie again on Sunday for Sunday sermon. I appreciate you all. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself some love. If you're struggling right now, take some deep breaths, ground yourself, and know that all is well. All is going to be great. Everything's happening for a reason. It's going to figure itself out. And know that I love you. And as we always end these lives, we're going to do so tonight with a little peace, a little love, and a little feast. And as always, y'all stay elevated until next time. I'm Tammy.